What's up, everybody? So I'm about a week and 2 days from my show, getting ready to head into peak week. I hit my goal weight of 130 pounds. So anything that I drop from here on out, I will take. I'm still sodium loading. Some competitors choose to sodium load, some don't. And sodium deplete as well. And some competitors do the carb load and carb deplete. Some of them don't. For me, I'm just trying this out and seeing if it works. Everybody is different and every prep is different. So what worked for me 3 years ago in my shows is not working for me anymore. So I've had to change it up. You're constantly changing. Your metabolism is constantly changing, and you have to learn your body and adjust accordingly. So I did mention that I was going to make another video update on creatine hydrochloride. So once again, here it is, creatine hydrochloride. Again, I'm taking this to because it's proven in studies to, which are a few studies been done on it, but the studies that have been done on it show that it doesn't cause bloating, which is very, very important as I go into peak week. I needed to keep creatine, if possible, in my diet so that I could maintain strength and maintain power and have energy. I have had wonderful energy every workout. Mentally, I didn't want to go in and work out. I was sore and stuff still. I have days like that, where I still don't feel the best. But once I get in there, I have plenty of power. My strength is still going up, even though, I'm not eating a ton of calories. I'm probably at 1,700 right now a day. So, I think creatine hydrochloride is good. And I may continue to use that as opposed to creatine monohydrate from here on out if I'm able to go on into peak week and not have to remove it from my diet. So we're going to see. But no bloating so far. Like I said, I've dropped 9 pounds in the last 2 weeks. And a lot of it, again, was inflammation and water weight. So being that I could do that and keep creatine in my diet is wonderful, and I will continue to use that. So also I wanted to mention a new protein powder that I've started using. I'm not using a lot of protein powder right now because typically going into prep for a show you want to take out anything that's not real food. But this is better than nothing. If you cannot get to a meal, there's no way around it. Always carry a scoop of protein with you. That's what I do. So I've started using this Species Nutrition. I used to use Optimal Nutrition, but the powder version doesn't mix real well. This right here is a 10 out of 10 as far as mixing goes, and the taste is really good. This is caramel macchiato. You can go to their website and purchase dollar sample packets of flavors, and they have a ton of flavors. So you can try those out and, see if you like them before you buy them instead of getting the whole tub of protein home and wasting it because you don't like the flavor. I've done that so many times because protein all around doesn't taste good by itself, and I only mix it with water. I've not tried this with milk. Off season, I might try it with some skim milk or something, but I have heard that it mixes well in milk as well. So that is to be found out. Quest Protein has come out with a blueberry muffin flavored protein bar. Now, again, I don't like to eat a lot of protein bars and things like that. There's sugar in these. It's only 2 grams. There's a lot of carbohydrates and stuff. But again, if you cannot get to a meal, it's a great meal replacement. So you're always looking, of course, we're always looking for something that tastes good. Here it is. Guys, when I ordered this, I had to wait a couple weeks because it was on back order. Everybody was trying to buy it. So it's a brand new flavor and it gets my approval. It tastes good. It's got actual pieces of blueberry in it. And I gave a piece to my dog. My dog loved it. So, hey, it's animal approved as well. And one more thing. Shoes. Got some brand new Asics Gel Nimbus today. Actually, they're not brand new. They look brand new. They're pre-owned. I went to eBay and I looked at some prices on my favorite shoe, which is the Gel Nimbus. And I wasn't willing to pay $140 for them, so I found a pre-owned pair that's barely been worn, and it was 50 bucks. And so I bought it, and I did some cardio in it today, and they're great. So you know, I just think it's crazy when people go pay full price for a pair of shoes. But anyways, so like I said, I'm still in sodium load mode. I know that rhymes. But on Saturday, today's Thursday, Saturday, I will begin my sodium depletion. I've got everything written out right here on my schedule. It's a ton of stuff. So Saturday, it'll be exactly 1 week out. I'll be sodium depleting less than 2,000 milligrams per day of sodium. Sunday, it will be less than 1,000 milligrams, and all the way down to less than 600 milligrams up to the day of the show. I will be beginning my loading of water. So I'll be using 1.5 gallons. I've been drinking 1 gallon right now. 1.5 gallons of distilled water. Again, because I'm cutting sodium out of the water too. So this is a crucial time here. I have to monitor my body. I will be taking potassium pills. I don't recommend everybody take potassium pills, because if your potassium goes haywire, you know, if something goes wrong with your electrolyte levels in the body, it can kill you. So I am going to be monitoring my body very, very closely, and seeing how my body responds. If I start getting headaches, I'm going to pull the potassium out of my diet and get it through my food. So I'll be starting out with a gallon and a half of distilled water. Sunday, moving into 2 gallons of distilled water. Let's see, what have I got written down here? And I'll just stay about 1.5 to 2 gallons every day up until about Thursday, and that's when I'll start breaking it down. And I'll probably do another video as I get closer to my show on how I do my water deplete. So I'm just kind of going through the steps with y'all as I go through the prep, and giving y'all an idea of basically how a peak week goes. This is not for everybody. Again, this is not a universal peak week. This is my peak week. And I am different than all other competitors. My body responds differently, so that's why I have to know my own body, and I have to adjust it accordingly. I highly recommend that if you don't have a trainer, or if you are not educated in this area of coaching your own self and doing your own nutrition, then I would suggest hiring somebody to do these things for you. They can look at you and tell what you need. Otherwise, you may not get the most out of your prep. Again, and prep is not a magic. The peak week is not a magic week. It's if you don't have the muscle already built by the beginning of peak week, then you're not going to have it. I mean, that's just the way it is. And peak week is not going to magically change you. All it's going to do is accentuate the muscles that you already have. If you've not dieted down, I start 16 weeks out. If you've not dieted down and you're not ready by about 1.5 to 2 weeks out, then peak week is not going to be as beneficial to you physically. So keep that in mind. So like I said, if you don't know a whole lot about this stuff, if you've not done a lot of shows, or you don't have the education in the background in fitness and just the physiology and the way that the body works and functions inside, then you may not want to do this alone. Get some help from a coach or something. I'm going to be starting the carb depletion also on Saturday, so I'll be doing less than 60 grams. So it's basically going to be meat and veggies. Post-workout, I'll be taking in dextrose, maltodextrin, at about 30 grams. So I'm going to continue doing my weights and my cardio up to this point. And I will continue that into Sunday, where I actually start to do a lower body deplete. And then I'm just kind of reading off my schedule here. Less than 60 grams on Sunday, less than 60 grams of carbs on Monday. On Tuesday, that's where I'm not going to have any carbs the whole day. So I'm gonna, yep, cut that out. All right, so and that'll be my last lower body depletion, and that'll be a carb depletion workout. I'll probably talk to you about that too as that comes closer, and then after the day after that on Wednesday of peak week, I'll be doing my upper body depletion, and basically I want to put legs first because they need more time to heal. They're the biggest muscles in your body, so you want to hit those first, get those depleted, and let them rest. You're going to have the best definition on stage if you give them a few days to rest before you go on stage. So anyways, that's pretty much it for now, and I will talk to y'all later.